I was walking around thinking of my muse for the next project when I took a note of flowers blooming around me. Now, this for one thing was a bit unusual because I am not that type of person to stop and pause in the nature to appreciate it, so this meant only one thing, that I am getting older, and a small existential dread took over my mind for a second. But it was all gone by the time I discovered a special variety of flowers which 50 years ago were non existent. It's that special! And it will be here when we are all gone. But I don't want to make you feel bad about your existence, or maybe a little bit, so that I'm not alone. But I am here to take you and my friend right here on a journey that is going to be full of shine, sparkle, and sequins. What was that? It's not sequins, it's sequins? I've been mispronouncing it wrong? Let me check. Let's see. You will never truth.
Sequin,
Sequin.
sequin,
Sequin. What did I say again? Sequin? Oh. Oh, I've been pronouncing it wrong.
sequin,
Sequin. That's a bummer. Well, what I can say is just that you learn, you grow old, and then you die. So it's all part of a bigger plan. So it's alright. It's alright. It's totally okay. Sequin. Oh god.
sequin,
Okay, let's just move on. Back to the story. Focus. I cannot really do this with this hand. I have to do it so. Focus. So we have to go back few years. Not few years. We have to go back few lifetimes in order for me to involve you better in this story. So, few lifetimes, I was a fabric curator, and this is undebatable. I'm pretty sure I was one. And that's the reason I have such a large passion for fabrics. Now, because I was a fabric curator and I have wild imagination, I also think that somewhere in a different dimension, fabrics have a different purpose than here on Earth. So, for example, they are taken as a means of payment, such as money, or they can be even gods and rule the land. And if you're really having a hard time imagining what it would look like, well, you've come to the right hands because I've got a perfect example for you. Please accept this offering, the Fabrico. Fabrics I will be working with are very special to me because I've been actually treasuring them for 2 years since I came back from China, where I bought it. Now, sequin fabric is kind of expensive. It's more on the pricey range, and I've fallen victim to Taobao, which is basically a Chinese version of AliExpress. And I bought it among the many things that I did. However, I've actually finally used to it after 2 years, which is amazing and awesome, and makes my boyfriend very happy that I'm using my fabrics and not just hoarding them. So, without further ado, let's just begin. After I will dig out one of the treasures from this unfortunately not never-ending supply of fabrics, I will also get its twin and move 5 meters away to my cutting table, where I will decide the compatibility of different shades of pink. Upon obvious inspection, this shade was bit off, so I went back as a good pirate to my treasure box and seized another opportunity, in a form of light baby pink. Much better. Then I will make the last trip and get good old purple holographic fabric, which started everything, and now the $1,000,000 fabric shot. If you are wondering what will come out of the purple sheer fabric, don't get your hopes up because this is the last time you are seeing. And now a perfect commercial shot to show you what you are missing out on with even more cute zoom in. So taking my pizza triangle, I will cut out 2 triangles from each fabrics, which means I will cut 22 triangles. No, you're right. This doesn't work like that. I will cut only 4 triangles. If you get stuck, just like I did, just take the scissors and cut it out. Don't panic. This is easily fixable. Talking about the shape of the triangle, my triangle is very pointy, as you can see. I would say it's avant-garde, but yours doesn't have to be. There are many types of triangles for this project, and it's up to you which one you will choose. It's your business. Now, flipping over my footage, speeding it up by 1000, and applying invert filter, I will get my 22 triangles. Next, clean up after yourself. Hopefully you will do a better job. Underlining, I am taking out this weak example of a sleeve which my arm ended up being too big for and I didn't have the heart to throw it out. After a few minutes of Tetris, I will find a sweet spot for our triangle and taking my dull rotary cutter and applying slightly terrifying amount of force will give us beautiful 3-sharp angle shape. Taking you down the rabbit hole, I am going to show you the masks I made. Meanwhile, I found out if you make enough of them, you will get a chain of masks which serve great as door decoration. Also, I used only leftover scraps of fabric, creating more space for new fabrics. And after packaging them for 2 hours, I got to show you this sweet crisp sound. That will come just right after this shot. Back to the story. I am going to grab cushion full of pins and pin 2 layers of fabric together. Use again my dull rotary cutter. For some reason, no matter how hard I try to omit my hair from the footage, it just always seems to be in the shot. After I am done with pink, I repeat the process on purple fabric. Again, in ideal situation, I would prefer to use normal lycra, but tough times require even tougher sacrifice. I follow through with cutting sequins on the edges and we are left with very rare sequin spice that is present in all of the fairy recipes. This is how clean up it should look, ready for baking in the sewing room. This might seem like a boring task to you, but I really have to say it's so crucial in our operation. And you will be left with secret spice that you can use in your recipes to impress your colleagues, your friends, and your loved ones. Now, the shot of our semi-final product. This is how it should look. Very pretty, shiny, sparkly, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, wonderful. And putting it away with my hair in place, I'm going to move on cutting our bottoms and other stuff. For the bottoms, I am using a pattern that I previously used in my other video, and the mask is just from the internet. It's one Google search away for you to find it. Now, I have a sad news for you. I'm not ready to share my pattern for the top part yet, because you are still stranger danger to me and I still don't know you. But I can assure you that in the future, once we grow closer, I will definitely share how to do that with you. And once everything is cut out, this is how it looks. It was very pretty and I was very excited. And after I am done cleaning the floor with this, I will move to my secret sewing room, which isn't secret anymore. You've been there for a few times. My camera died and I had to improvise, so I prepared a little how-to video for you. Let's begin. Taking our triangle pieces, we will attach fold-over elastic on the edges. For this, you will want to use a 3-step zigzag stitch or a zigzag stitch to accommodate the stretch of the elastic. Taking our underbust band, we will attach it to the triangles with a zigzag stitch, and after that is done, you will take the other end of the underbust band and make a loop and sew the ends together, forming your bra. Now the bottoms are very easy because there are only 2 pieces, so making sure they are right sides facing each other, you will sew the crotch together first. After that is done, we will move on to sewing the folder elastic on the leg openings. After you are finished with this step, then there are only 3 more steps to go. The first one is that you will have to sew the side seam together. After that is done, you will sew fold-over elastic again on the waistband. And the last step is sewing the other side seam. And once you do that, you are finished. Bravo! Isn't it ironic that after more than 150 masks I still managed to screw it up? Seeing how it looks on mannequin that it was a bit too big, I knew that it's going to fit me exactly well because this is what I was looking for. And the purple one also looks amazing. I have to say I cannot choose which one is my favorite, but you can let me know down in the comments below. The Quest for the hair, which I ordered from AliExpress because I wanted to experiment, and my current life hair situation, which I can summarize is my whole life doesn't really allow me to be cray-cray. And sometimes you just feel like being spontaneous, even if it means planning for a prolonged time, which I am pretty sure is not the definition of spontaneous, but that is not the question here. I also have to say that this is the curse of being left-handed, that you cannot tie your shoe properly. Now, having any excuse for having another cup of coffee is a good excuse, so I thought that I should use this plastic, oh scratch that, no, it's a hot cellulose cup for my next plan. I got human hair in order for it to seem more natural, and after a bit of struggle, I was able to get it out from its prison. Now it's 12 inches long and the color is 613, and I will shamelessly show you my TikTok video about it, because why not? I mean, it's a 21, no? What is it, 21? What do I want to say that it's 21? It's 2021. No, it's not, it's 2020. Oh my god. So it's 2020 and merging of social media is normal? I didn't get enough of dye, so I wasn't able to cover the whole head, but otherwise I still look like a freakish clown with this thing on. I'm not even going to show you. So another time I have to put it away for now. I've decided that I am adopting a mask as my staple piece in my raid outfit from now on, because I can experience my whole range of motions without offending anyone, as you can see here, because you basically cannot even tell if I am smiling or not, which is a good thing. And I want to thank you for your attention, and I see you next time. Bye bye!